Olay Regenerist Moisturizer, one of the best-selling products of this line, and it just is not that great. I've had years of experience using it, and the reason I think it's kind of tragic is probably going to surprise you. Let's get into it. I'm first going to go in. My face is completely bare. I just washed it with Clinique's Even Better Dark Spot Interrupter Serum. I've been singing the praises of this for a long time. It has really helped me with my dark spots. You can see one here. That was a lot more pronounced until this one took it down, but it takes a long time. So if you have 4 months to wait for your dark spots to get a bit lighter, definitely get this product. I'll put a link down below. Now, this one takes a little bit of time to absorb. So while I'm just putting this into my so-called problem areas, I want to talk to you a little bit about perfume. So we're going to have a little bit of a perfume moment. So if this is not your vibe, go ahead and skip ahead. The brand called Dossier sent me some perfumes. They let me pick out some PR and they let me choose my own perfume, which is kind of nice that they didn't just randomly send me things I didn't want. So I wanted to show them to you guys. This is 100% not sponsored. Let me straighten this out. I'm allowed to say whatever I want about them. So that is what I'm going to do. So first of all, look how nice the packaging is. So props to them for the packaging. I think it's just so lovely. They also do room reed diffusers, which is like my new favorite discovery since the winter. I really love to have my favorite scent also in a room diffuser. So what is Dossier? So Dossier, as best I can tell, is a company that does fragrances that are inspired by some of the big ones. And you're probably thinking, is that even allowed? It totally is. You can totally make a fragrance that is inspired by another popular fragrance on the market. So what I picked out was Citrus Peony, which is supposed to be inspired by Dior, Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet. I discovered that these have a magnetized top. I find that there's something really satisfying about that. The top notes are mandarin, bergamot, blackcurrant. Middle notes are rose, apricot, peony. Base notes are musk, peach, and raspberry. That sounds really appealing. I actually own Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet. It is one of my favorites. I find that for this one, it is a great fragrance for basically anybody who's maybe starting off in the perfume world. Like maybe you have someone who's young, like someone who's like 13 and she really wants her first perfume. I think that Blooming Bouquet is a really, really great one. And I love that they send you a card to go with it. And in the card, it tells you in the back all about it. So I don't want to wear this one today, so I'm just going to spray this. And I have sprayed it. So this is not a first impression. I have tried wearing this. It really, really does remind me of Blooming Bouquet. It smells so much like it when you first spray it. Having worn it, though, I know that the dry down is not exactly the same. Sort of middle part of it is not quite the same. It's not bad or anything like that. It's just heavier on the musk to my mind. It smells just really fresh, light. It does definitely have that uplifting citrus smell. The other one that I asked them to send, because they kindly sent two, is Ambry Cherry. And Ambry Cherry is inspired by Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. And when I smelled this, oh my goodness, I was really blown away by this. This one is a winner. It is a beautiful, smoky cherry. Not only does it remind me of Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, it also reminds me of the Kayali fragrance Love Fest Burning Cherry. I got that sort of burning, smoky note. It says here the top notes are cherry, almond, cinnamon. Middle notes are cloves, rose, jasmine, plum. Base notes, Peru balsam, tonka bean, and vanilla. So pretty. So we're going to put on some Olay Regenerist moisturizer right now, and I'm going to show you what I mean. Okay, so this is the package that comes in. It's in this deep red jar. I don't love a jar like this. I do not like sticking my finger inside. It does not come with a little scoopy thing. If you buy a Korean moisturizer in a jar, I've only ever seen them come with little kind of scoops. So I save my scoops from those products and I use it on this, if that makes sense. But let's just use it the way they've intended it. So you can see I've gone through quite a bit of this one. My big beef with this product, really, is the price. I don't think a drugstore moisturizer should be $25. They seem to think the price is great. I personally don't think the price is that great. I'm going to show you my favorite drugstore moisturizer that is probably about 1/3 of the cost, and that is Cicaplast Balm B5. I've known this one. I've loved this one for such a long time now. I'm one of the people who are the OG reviewers, I like to say, because I started talking about this before TikTok existed, before TikTok went viral, before people started talking about this. This one is my go-to favorite for dry skin. If this is your favorite moisturizer, then by all means, I'm not here to like yuck the thing that is great for you. If you love it, you love it. Keep buying it. Don't switch. I am making this video for the women who are seeing the advertisements that are like, look 10 years younger or whatever nonsense, less wrinkles in like 30 days. It doesn't do any of those things, okay? I've put some on. You can see it here. It's perfectly nice. I have used it for 6 months at a time, so that's more than they say, and it doesn't get rid of your wrinkles. It doesn't make you look younger. It doesn't do anything that it says it does in the marketing. I don't care how many research, whatever, ads. I'm telling you, It does not do those things. So if you're buying it expecting it to be a wrinkle cream, it's not any better or any worse than any other one on the market, okay? Olay, which used to be Oil of Olay, which is also Oil of Olay in some markets, is owned by Procter & Gamble. Procter & Gamble is a very, very wealthy company. They make Pampers diapers, for heaven's sake. So you can just imagine what kind of a huge multinational corporation we're talking about. They do not need to price this at $25. That is a ripoff. Olay's got a bit of a problem, though. And the problem is that it is a kind of what we would call an old lady brand, okay? This is your grandmother's product. When I think of Oil of Olay back in the old days, that wasn't even something my mom would have used. That is something that definitely was on I literally do remember it being on my grandmother's dresser. There's nothing wrong with having these like heritage, old school products, your Pond's, your Nivea. There's definitely room for that. What I take issue to, though, is the excessive, stupid marketing. And I'm not just making this up. There was an ad for Regenerist, specifically Olay Regenerist, that was banned in the UK because of the marketing claims. Now, it's not the marketing claims you might think. It wasn't like so much the anti-aging thing, but, well, you know what? I've got an article about this and you can read about all the detail, and some of it is going into more depth. I get into some sort of spicy reporting that I'm not going to get into here, but definitely read that article. It's free. Just sign up for my newsletter and you'll get to read it right away. It's not a download or anything like that. And my newsletter is free as well. I do like product reviews and I send one newsletter out weekly. So sign up for that. But I'm going to give you the sort of bottom line. The bottom line is it re-energizes skin's appearance cell by cell. It's not going to do anything cell by cell. Give me a break, okay? It's a moisturizer. I hate claims like that. And so that is my major beef actually with this product. I don't like the marketing claims on it. I think what they're doing is scammy. My other issue is that it pills. If you don't know what pilling means, it means like when you put foundation on, you get kind of this flaking thing where it kind of like pulls at it. And you get these like weird, it looks like your skin is falling off, basically. That's what pilling looks like to me. If I'm going like this, it's pilling. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to show that to you guys, but it's already pilling. This does not happen with this moisturizer. And this moisturizer is like maybe under $20. But yes, with this $25 moisturizer from Olay, I guess we're not supposed to wear makeup on top of it. This is a really popular makeup. This is nothing special about this. This is not any kind of formula that should be giving me pilling or anything like that. And yet, my skin is flaking and I'm not down with that. You know what? I don't know if it's the combination with the Clinique, but it doesn't seem to matter. Anything I seem to pair it with, it pills. So that is a major problem for me, and actually really the number one reason why I cannot recommend this. I mean, maybe if you don't wear any foundation, but if you do, maybe you want to test them out together. But here's the thing, you'll be in for a $25 bottle that you stuck your finger into. What are you going to do with that? You can't really give it to somebody after that, can you? I decided to have a look at what this product says on its own website. So what the Olay website in Canada says about Regenerist, and boy, did I have a laugh. I'm going to show you here what I found. Okay, this is not slanderous. So P&G don't even bother coming for me because this is literally a screen grab from your own site. But curate this math, okay? Customer reviews. So they're saying that the overall star rating for this product is 4.7 out of 5 stars. That's a great, what is that? That's in the 90s? That's a great mark. Like percentage-wise, fantastic. Ooh, who wouldn't want to buy something? 4.7 out of 5. Let's look at the details underneath, okay? We're in Clown Town here, okay? 2.9 out of 5 for value. Let's look over where it says quality. 3 out of 5. For quality. That's terrible. Those are really, really bad marks. If it's 2.9 out of 5 and 3 out of 5, listen, I'm not a math major. I'm a liberal arts dum-dum. But even I know that the average of 2.9 out of 5 and 3 out of 5 is not 4.7 stars. So what are we playing at here, people? Is there some world where everyone's giving them bad marks, but then for some other thing that is not value and not quality, it's getting 4.7 stars, but the other marks are just terrible? Like what? No, they're counting at you not to be looking at the fine print. And I don't believe for a moment Procter & Gamble does not know what they're doing. Now, like I said, go ahead and read that article where I kind of lay a bit more of this out, and I think you're going to be a bit entertained by the whole brazenness of this all. They know exactly what they're doing. I've worked with Procter & Gamble before. They're very nice people. It's not that they're not nice. They're on top of their shit, okay? Don't believe for a second they don't know that this says 4.7 out of 5. This is not a mistake. This was intentional. They watch their stuff like a hawk. When they recruit for marketing, what I've been told is that they recruit from like the top ranks, the top students of like elite universities, okay? So they're not messing. Nobody's not seeing this, okay? I did some moderation for them for a campaign for our website that I used to work at when I was a magazine editor. They don't miss a thing. They do not miss a single negative review. They know exactly what's going on, any websites that are affiliated with them. Yeah, so this is pilling. This really sucks. It's kind of a shame because once upon a time they had kind of fresh advertising that wasn't so reliant on this sort of really heavy look that they have. They really market this with a lot of black and red for some reason and a lot of sort of big tech. Ageless, okay, that's the sort of tagline. Now, once upon a time, they were kind of playful and kind of fun. When I was growing up, they had this really great commercial. I don't know if you remember it. It was like Emerson High, 1975, and everybody had like these Australian accents, and it was basically a riff on Top Gun. I'm going to put a little snippet of this video in here and tell me if you remember this. Okay, here we go.
Hey, don't I know you from someone? That's original. Emerson High, 1975. You're in my class.
I was your teacher.
Oil of Olay, twice a day.
Mr. Henry?
Bugsy Brown.
Oh my God, I love this commercial when I was growing up. I just thought the whole idea of it was so romantic. Miss Fitzhenry, Bugsy Brown. I mean, that's what I'm here for. I want some Bugsy Brown action. I don't want this stupid look 10 years younger in 40 days. Like, give me a break. If you genuinely want to look younger, you're not going to be getting out of Olay products. Hook yourself up with a good dermatologist or change your makeup routine, and change your clothes. That's the easiest way to look 10 years younger. Just stop wearing your makeup like you did 15, 20 years ago. Try that. All right, so for me, this product is a fail. Price is bad, okay? As a moisturizer, just on its own merits, minus this garbage marketing spin that they're trying to put on it, perfectly adequate. Perfectly nice, fine, nice texture. Not really a wrinkle cream, doesn't really do anything to your wrinkles. Doesn't make me break out. This one is fragrance free. That's nice too, but it kills under makeup. So for me, it's an automatic no-go most of the time. That's why I've had this jar quite a while and I haven't finished it yet. I don't like the red. I think it looks cheap. I don't want to say necessarily they have to go into influencer marketing or get younger people on board with it, but the way that they're doing this now, this is a wrinkle cream vibe, it's not it for me. All right, I thank you so much for watching. I've made a lot of videos like this. I've made a longer video that is hopefully out by now, but if it's not, make sure you like this video and subscribe and you'll see it in the future about Cyclopass Balm B5. This is an amazing product, but it has a bit of a problem leaving a white cast, leaving a white marks around. And even though it's gone viral, nobody seems to know how to apply it, but I cracked the code. I'll put that video up for you to watch next. Thanks for watching.